Then I see him go with this girl and they are all up on each other, kissing, holding hands, hugging.
What up, this is Solo Traveler ORD, back with another video review. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you're right here. So back again with
another one.
Passport Sis. Y'all know y'all love these series, this whole chronicles that I have going on. And there is more videos that's actually coming out in reference to them. This time I got videos on South Korea, and one of them got flown out to another country and got played. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these videos. So check out this first video. This is from IP International Passport. Shouts out to him. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. If you've not already subscribed to his channel, go check it out. So I'm actually getting this from him. And shouts out to my boy Tef for showing me this video.
Honest with y'all, most of them they don't look like good, bro. The ones that I see here, they just kind of look like lower class. I've never been inclined to like see a black girl in Hongdae and just go up to her, get a number. I never felt that. But it's not because I'm racist, it's because like they don't look good. The white girls here, they don't look good either. I live in Korea, there's not many black girls to choose from. And I have high standards, so the girl has to be beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
How beautiful are we talking about? Like, what are the features you find attractive?
Big eyes, small head, nice body, slender, but you know, she got the curves type. I see like in music videos and because I listen to rap, they're sexy and they look really really pretty, some of them. You know what I'm saying? Like genetically gifted black girls. But you don't really see like the top most beautiful black girls in Korea. What would they be doing here? They in their native country, you know, getting the high value men. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
Yeah, man. Hey, even these guys are complaining about the type of quality that's actually going to their country. And I can see why. Funny how a lot of women were saying that, oh yeah, a lot of the passport bros are big and fat and so forth, you know, men that travel, which is far from the truth. I do understand that, yes, there are a few brothers that are you know, a little overweight, whatever, but not everyone that travel. But they like to paint that picture. But from what we see, a lot of the ones that do travel out there that's trying to meet guys in other countries, a lot of them are not slim. A lot of them are actually pretty big or not that attractive. And what they need to understand that the value that men, you know, that they put on women is different than what they've been told in the West. The value that men look at women is the traditional way of how men have been looking at women for over 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years. You know, this is embedded in us. This is in our DNA. That what we find attractive is first the looks of the woman. Then after that, we look at everything else. And what they don't understand is that what the West been telling them, especially propaganda and whatever you could think of, they've been telling them that you're perfect the way you are. It doesn't matter. You know, he's gonna choose you no matter what. You know, and it's like, no, it don't work that way. You know, we don't play that, and they definitely don't play that out there. You know, outside of the United States. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next video.
You've been here for 9 years. Have you ever dated a Japanese person?
No.
No. Why is that?
Japanese guys, can you tell me the answer to the question? Really? I have no idea. I don't know. I think, to be honest, nobody talks to me. Nobody ever. No, they never talk to me. Bruh. They never try to invite me out. There's another reason. That's from my side. I think when I first moved to Japan, I lived in the countryside, and I come from a very proud culture, you know, where all types of people are beautiful, where black is beautiful, your body type doesn't matter, that kind of stuff. And when I moved to Japan, I noticed people were very obsessed with everything that was white.
Let me stop her there. She basically said the key points. The thing about it is that, like I told you in the last video, at the end of the last video, that they are bred. They have taught them that men should accept them the way they are and that they should be happy with that. No, it don't work like that. No, men like slimmer women. Men don't like, you know, big body women. That's the thing. You know, I'm not saying anything about her, you know, but perhaps that culture, they want women to be a bit more slimmer than what she is. So yeah, you're gonna have problems out there. These women, especially coming from the West, who are a bit big, they will always have problems unless they fall for a green card bro. A green card bro is gonna take them the way they are, so that once they come to the United States, it's over. You know, so let's keep moving.
or Caucasian. Like people were bleaching their skin, whitening their skin for the posters. During summertime,
Nah.
everybody covered their skin. And all the men were very, very like weirdly obsessed with white women, Caucasian women, especially women with blonde hair. And my first couple of months here, I was watching it and I was like, what is this? At that time, I said, whoa, this is weird. This is very different. Now I don't care. But I think back then I was like, you know what? This is the society. They're really in love with white women. So I just kind of shut off my mind from Japanese men. And then I think it never really changed over the years.
Like I said, you can't be using the race stuff because if you're attractive, someone's gonna find you, and you know, pleasing to the eyes, no matter what. Doesn't matter what culture, what you know, wherever you're at. Just like that first video, the guy said that, hey, you know, if he could find the same one he sees in the videos, you know, the rap videos, yeah, he would go ahead and run after her. Well, as you can see, she's not that type, and she's a bit older too, so it's not gonna work out. Let's move on.
黒人男性と交際ってできます。こちら。
Now that I've been living in Japan for a while now and kind of been in the dating scene, I think these videos should stop. I get that, like, before when I was in America watching them, I'd be like, see, Japanese people will date us, you know, they will like us. And then, like, when they say they wouldn't, I would genuinely get mad and be like, but why not? And after living here, I realized that, like, even though we see these videos online of, like, some Japanese people saying they would, when you get here, you're most likely not going to find them. And even if they get on those videos and say they would, most likely they're like when they come face to face with you, they're not going to do it. Just already assume that they're not going to date you. Just already believe that they're not going to date you. And if they do, they're probably not going to take you seriously unless you're palm colored. And that's just the really real of it.
Nah, man, I hate that they keep trying to use the race thing. Number one, if you look at the first video that she brought up, it said for black men. And yes, she needs to understand that it is different for black men and women, because what men are looking for are younger women and more traditional, more submissive. They don't want a woman that is going to give them a headache. So they already know, they're already hip to what's going on in the West and how women act. So for a lot of these women that go out here, they need to do, basically they need to change the way the media or they have portrayed themselves on social media for a man in these other countries to really want to be bothered with these women from the West, because they've seen enough. They've seen how entitled these women are and how disrespectful they are. So that's my advice for passport sis, is that you got to show a different image than what social media and everything has shown of you guys from the West. Let's keep it moving. All right, story time. Enjoy it.
Okay, so a huge Spanish artist had DM'd me on Instagram and he had asked me if he could fly me out to Mexico. I responded and I told him yes, that I was down, but as we started talking about it, our schedules just weren't aligning. The time that he wanted me to go, I was super booked with back-to-back photo shoots, so it was hard to go for as long as he wanted me to. So then he was like, why not just come for 24 hours, which was on my day off? And I said, you know what, like, yeah, I'm down for that. So then he had booked my flight and my hotel room. Once I landed, he had his driver pick me up from the airport and then drive me to the hotel that he got me. Once I got to the hotel, he had texted me telling me to get ready, that he was going to take me to one of his concerts because he had a concert that day. So I get ready, his driver picks me up and drives me to his concert. Once we got to the concert, we walked backstage and I met this guy. You know, when you go to a concert, before the main act, other people perform? Well, when I got there, other people were performing because he was the main act, so we had a little bit of time to kill. So there ended up being horses there, and he had asked me, do you want to get on a horse? So we got on a horse together, and we kind of went away from the concert, and the whole horse ride, we're just talking, getting to know each other. He's asking me questions, I'm asking him. It was going so good. So then he had gotten a phone call and they were telling him that he needed to head back because he had to be on stage soon. So we head back, and again, the whole way we're talking, no awkwardness at all. We're just vibing. We get there, he gets on stage, he performs, and it was a good time. Once his concert ended, he had asked me if I wanted to go out to a club with him, and I said, yeah, I was down. So we go to a club, and it was so fun. We were just dancing, vibing. It was a great night. Because I was there for only 24 hours, from the club, he drove me straight to the airport.
Okay.
So I get to the airport and I head back home. Once I got back home, things were still going really good. He was sending me huge paragraphs.
I want to stop right there because, he flown you out. You stayed at a nice hotel, and at the same time, you went to a concert, and you're not going to mention the fact that he more likely clapped them cheeks. I believe he clapped them cheeks. He had to. There was no reason for her to come here and make a video about this. But let's go ahead and proceed.
Telling me he really liked my vibe, he wanted to see me again, and yada yada. Then he ends up telling me that he wants to fly me out again, and I tell him I'm down. So he booked me a flight again, a hotel room, and this time I had planned to go for 3 days. The first and the second day we planned to just hang out, and then the third day he had another concert, which was my last day. The first and second day that I was there, it was so much fun. We were literally just exploring. We were talking for hours. We went ziplining. We did a whole bunch of stuff. It was super fun. The third day, which was the day of his concert, he tells me again, get ready. I'll have my driver pick you up and bring you. So that's what I did. I got ready. His driver picked me up, drove me to the concert. Once we got backstage and he saw me, he literally acted as if he did not know me.
How dare you?
No acknowledgement at all. Like, literally no hi, no smile, no nothing. He literally just walked past me as if I was not even there. And I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? This man literally flew me out here. We hung out the past 2 days. Like, what is going on?
And we know he also clapped them cheeks. There's no way you didn't give it up to him while you was having fun. Let's proceed.
Then I see him go with this girl, and they are all up on each other. Kissing, holding hands, hugging, all that. Then I end up finding out that that's his girlfriend.
Oh.
Girlfriend. He literally had a girlfriend the whole time. The whole time, this man had a whole ass girlfriend. So I had gone up to her and I told her the truth. I was like,
no,
look, your boyfriend flew me out not only this time, but like a few weeks ago, he flew me out as well. He paid for my flight, my hotel. We did a whole bunch of stuff the past 2 days. I just wanted to let you know. And you guys, she had no idea. She told me that she didn't know and that she wasn't supposed to be there that day, that she had surprised him. So I'm guessing that's why he had invited me to his concert, because he didn't think that she was going to be there.
Yeah, y'all see what was going on in that story. Woo, that was pretty bad. But hey, shit happens. This is Solo Traveler ORD. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to share this, of course. And hit that bell. I'm out.